Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Driving the Line. I am your host today, Jonathan Zaslow, filling in for our pal Jonathan Coachman. He's doing the golf. He's all over the country. Glad to have you here with us. And, of course, Driving the Line, your sports betting brand of record. I know it's normally Coach's line where he says, am I feeling good today? Your boy here in Miami, I'm feeling good today. What a night in the NBA playoffs last night, the Miami Heat. I mean, come on, what are we talking about? So I'm in a great mood here. Let's see what everyone's mood was like coming off of yesterday. So a look at yesterday's plays. All right, pretty much around a 500 day. All right, Charles got the soccer plays all over the place. 3-3 right there. It looks like Rafael as well. AB, Daniel Greer. So pretty much a 500 day. But you know what? You live to see another day. We got a whole bunch more plays and picks for the crew today. Let's bring aboard our pal AB. Let's bring the man here, and let's get things rolling for everybody here on a Thursday. AB, what's going on, man?
What's up, Zaz? How we doing, buddy?
What do you mean, how am I doing? I just said how I'm doing. The Heat last night with that win over the Celtics? Come on, are you kidding me? I'm in a great mood. How are you?
Well, I'll tell you what, I wish I was in the same mood, man. Last night, everybody that's on Coastal Carolina, first off, we had the Braves, Marlins. Both teams scored 2+ runs. We had to wait till the top of the ninth to get that from the Marlins, all right? And then Coastal Carolina gets walked off in the 10th inning, the second night in a row that we've been walked off in extra innings. The night before was in 15 innings. Unbelievable. But we did hit the Mercer Georgia Southern over yesterday of 14.5. Mercer was up 16-0 in the fourth inning. So, Zaz, you get to be a part of this. We're giving away 2 hats today, and our winners are Richard Salvucci. I hope that I pronounced that correct.
Richard,
Carrie, okay. Yep, Richard Salvucci and Carrie Wilkinson. So, if the two of you, I'm going to drop my email in the chat right here. If both of you could send me an email sometime, whatever's clean and good for you, I'll get those mailed out, shipped to you. So thanks for playing, everybody. And we're going to do it again.
Awesome. Excellent job. I'm waiting for my crew gear. You know, I'm waiting for my DTL gear. You got to ship me some gear. So I'm getting out on the town here in Miami, and I'm representing and showing everybody what's going on. Come on. You need my address.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I won't alert where I'm at, but I am in the same building as the Titans war room for the draft tonight. So I'm just going to put that out there. Yep.
Yeah, of course, like AB is representing. It's a very big sport. How great, by the way, is this sports month? You got the NBA playoffs. You got the Stanley Cup playoffs. You got the baseball in full swing tonight for the next 1,000 days because they split everything up every single day. You got the NFL draft. This is a very good sports month, AB.
Oh, it is. It is, you know, and especially after, like, Zaz, like, after the thought of, like, March ends, we get done with the NCAA tournament, you have the Masters, right, that weekend, and then it's like, mentally, you feel you're like, it's done, it's over, it's gone, but no, you're right, dude. You're exactly right, man. It's money.
So we got a great show for everybody today, but of course, let's start things off with our pal, the Howie Schwab crew play of the day. There he is. Look at Howie in that St. John's jersey. AB, dude, tell everybody what we got today.
Yeah, Howie looking good, boy. All right. 2 games, man. You go Knicks plus 4.5, 76ers minus 4.5. You go Nuggets plus 1.5, Lakers minus 1.5. Those are your 4 options. Poll is in the chat. Vote now and let us know. We will update at the end of the show. Also, all right, we've said since day one that you all are in charge of how this show goes and what it looks like. All right. We tried out going singular recap screens. It's worth a shot, but 78% of people in the poll voted that they wanted to go back to the big one recap screen. So that's what we're going to do. We'll find a way to get the individuals out there. I'll figure that part out. But yeah, like I said, man, you guys always run this brand, this show, how it's going to go. So there you go, man.
All right, so right on top of that, it's time for the picks. Come on. Oh, look at this crew. Look at all these beautiful faces. Everybody joining us here. We got our pal Rafael, and we got our pal Charles. And we got our pal Chris. Hello, everybody, all at once. How we doing?
Great, Zaslow.
What's going on?
Good to see all you guys. So let's get this thing started. You know what, Charles? Why don't you get things going for us here? Let's get some of the winning plays. Come on now. Give me the footy.
We're going to start out in the EPL. Brighton welcome Manchester City to town. Match day 34 wraps up on the South Coast with points more valuable than ever as the season comes to an end. Brighton still has faint hope of making a European spot, and after failing to win in 4 straight, the Seagulls have had 11 days off to prepare for the defending champs, where they have only lost 2 times at home this season and averaging 1.9 team goals at the Amex. Meanwhile, Man City must attempt to hold serve after Arsenal won on Tuesday. The citizens have no other choice but to match their result to keep pace in the title race. Pep's side has been steady away from home, winning 10 of their 15 road fixtures and averaging 2.2 team goals during their travels. With the weeks dwindling down, we'll continue to see teams go all out to score. In 8 of the 10 meetings between these two have went over, and I see both teams scoring with at least 3 goals. So I'm going to pair those together with both teams to score in over 2.5 goals and Man City over 5.5 corners. I believe they'll have the bulk of the possession, and they average 7.4 corners on the road. So both teams are scoring over 2.5 and Man City over 5.5 corners.
Charles, you're speaking right to me. You know I love a good corners wager over 5.5 corners. Don't go anywhere, Charles. We're going to come right back to you. I know you got some more plays for us. Raphael, what do you got here? I know you got some NBA plays, but I know you're also very fired up over the NFL draft tonight.
Oh, I can't wait for the NFL draft, the most overrated TV show ever. I mean, I'd rather watch the MASH reunion or the Friends final episode or the Sopranos final episode than watch the NFL draft. But it's all about the Laker game for me. I have both my plays coming out of the Lakers. But first, we'll go with the Lakers team total under 107.5. I can't remember the last time the Lakers beat Denver. That's how many times Denver has owned this team. Lakers, the last 2 games, they scored 99 points, 103 points. The last 8 meetings against Denver, the Lakers are only averaging 106 points a game. I know they're at home. The role players probably will play a little bit better for LA, but I don't think they score 108 points. So that give me the team total under 107.5. And then LeBron James, over 7.5 rebounds, laying 3 nickels. His last 5 games, he's gone over this total, easily had 8 rebounds his last game. 2 weeks ago at home against the Pelicans, he's had 11 rebounds. So I think LeBron crashes the boards on this one. So give me his over 7.5 rebounds, laying that lovely 3 nickels.
10 straight victories for Denver over the Lakers right now. They swept the postseason last year. They swept the regular season this year. They've won the first 2 games of this series and a crushing finish to game number 2. And, of course, you got the coach Darvin Ham, who says, I don't know what to do about Jokic. I don't have any. So, really tough spot that the Lakers are in right now. I got a couple of NBA plays tonight. And things start to get interesting now, right, guys? Because you got the series are now shifting to the other venue. So while the Orlando Magic are down 2-0, I like the Magic to win the game tonight. I like them covering the 1.5, minus 115. That's okay. I'm not scared. You can't be scared. So Magic minus 1.5. I'm going to take Orlando. I think they're going to get back in this series tonight. And really the same thing with the Sixers. Look, Sixers season's on the line, obviously down 0-2. I don't care so much about this idea that they got screwed at the end of game number 2 at the Garden. You're up by 5 with 30 seconds left. I mean, hold on to a lead. But the Sixers tonight, minus 4.5 at home against the Knicks. I believe they get back in this series as well. I think they're going to cover 2. So couple NBA plays for you there as well. And the coach has got some NBA plays for us. What do you got here, Coach? Come on.
What is up, universe? It is your boy, and I'm telling you, the crew has their hands in everything. The Z-Man on ESPN Radio. I'm on ESPN Plus doing the Zurich Classic. Check us out everywhere. Now, I got 2 big plays for us today. We've kind of had a ho-hum last week, 10 days, but it happens when you're doing 365. You're on every single day, and you're doing the right things. So we're going back up, and it all starts today. I got 2 big plays from the NBA. Cavs plus 1.5. Here's the deal. It's a race to 16. You want to play as few games as possible. Do not risk injury. The Cavs are a bad matchup for the Magic. I wouldn't even mind them on the money line, but I'll take the plus 1.5, minus 110, and we'll take that. Now, Nuggets Lakers. I have learned my lesson. This is going to go under 215.5. The Nuggets play at such a slow pace. Lakers, they may start like a house of fire. They may score a lot of points in the first quarter, maybe even the first half, but it all slows down in the second half every single time. So let's go under 215.5 there. Three teams that I like in the Zurich Classic today, and may have already started, but as you move through the weekend, keep these teams in mind, and if you see a good matchup, play them. Zalatoris and Thagala. You guys know I like them to win. So whatever the matchups are there, I like them. Alexander Horschel. Horschel has won this thing when it was an individual event. He just won last week, so he has been on fire. And I like these two. They went to the same school, so keep an eye on Horschel and Alexander. And then the Fitzpatrick brothers. People don't realize how good Alex is, the other brother from Matthew who won the U.S. Open. Those are three teams I like. If you see them in matchups or anything around, play them. Play them. All right, keep it going. I'll keep the Zurich Classic going. Remember, keep it positive. Take care of each other, and we're all family. Z-Man, back to you.
All right. Good job out of you, Coach. So, Coach giving us some plays there. Coach and I on opposite ends here, all right? So, this is a battle for pride tonight. Coach has the Cavs plus 1.5. I got the Magic minus 1.5. Now, if you do that 2 days in a row, you guys know that's blood feud, all right? It's one thing for us to go head-to-head one day. If it's 2 days in a row, that's blood feud. All right. Chris, I know you're going to get us going here with the baseball. How you doing, Chris? What do you got?
Yeah, man, doing good. Great to be back. Missed you guys yesterday, but, Rafa, I'll hit you later with some baby updates for those odds to come in. But, yeah, we got a couple of first three-inning baseball wagers today. I like the Brewers here. They're on the road against Pittsburgh. Mitch Keller, the guy's giving up runs at home in the first inning for his last two starts at home. And I like the Phillies on the road. They're playing Cincinnati today. I know I got the Reds hat on. But, again, Zach Wheeler not giving up any runs in the first inning. Those Philly bats, the last 14 games, are killing it in the slugging percentage. I like them to get on base and put some runs in. Now, I also got a no-run first-inning parlay. I got the Reds. I think they've scored once in 12 games in the first inning. The Royals, Jose Barrios, I think, has given up one first-inning run in his 5 starts. Now, I'm going to take the A's. They've put up some runs in the first inning so far this season. However, Nestor Cortez really good at home. But with the 2 early games, when those 2 hit, Reds and Royals, I might, just to save a little bit of money, I might hedge and take the A's 2-score run. You'll get really good odds on a run in the first inning, but I don't think they're going to get it done. I like the parlay. Reds, Royals, A's, no runs in the first.
All right, there you go. Excellent job, Chris. Charles, I'm coming back to you. I know you got a couple more plays for us. Let's hear it.
Yeah, some Dutch Eredivisie, Heerenveen, and PSV. The eventual Dutch champs, they take to the pitch today, scoring goals for fun as of late, hitting the back of the net 11 times in their last 2 matches as they face a Heerenveen squad that has conceded 9 goals in their last 3 home games. With PSV averaging 3.2 team goals on the road and Heerenveen 1.9 goals at home, I'll go ahead and take the over 3.25 full-time goals. That way, if it lands on 3, you get half your stake back. And PSV to score in both halves. This one looks like it'd be 0-2, maybe 1-1, 1-2 by halftime. And then PSV adds another one in the second half. Final score 1-3, 2-3 type final score.
All right, Charles, nobody's handicapping the footy better than Charles. And speaking of nobody handicapping better, I don't know anyone else who is handicapping college baseball the way our man AB is. AB, give us a couple winners today.
Here we go. All right, we got two-leg parlays. All right, we're going to go with Tennessee money line, Alabama money line. Put those two together, plus 100. Tennessee at home against Missouri, Alabama on the road against Ole Miss. Alabama really needs to get this thing going again. Tennessee playing about as good as they have all year long, ranked 3rd in the country. So we're going to take those two, plus 100. Next, Virginia money line, Oklahoma State money line. Put those two together, minus 115. You're talking about 2 ranked teams that really need to get it going again. Same deal as Alabama. We talk about all the time, college baseball is a ping pong sport. And Virginia and Oklahoma State are bouncing off the brick wall and coming back. This is why we're going to put those two together. Now, here's the fun part. All right, so we got those 2 plays in. How about we ride? All right, our sponsor, Mims Lumber, once again. I'll give away 2 more hats. The over that we're going to play today is Tennessee in Missouri. All right, we don't have that number yet because the books are still asleep, but should be around 14.5, 13.5, somewhere in that. So we're going to play the over there, and if it hits, I'll send out 2 more. Same deal we did yesterday. So just write in the chat now. We'll get it going, man.
Look at you feeling saucy, just throwing out prizes and hats out to everybody listening. Good job there, AB. All right. So you guys, you got the place for today. A bunch of winning picks are out there. Get after it. Make sure you're also voting, of course, in the chat. Howie Schwab's crew play of the day. You want to get into that, so make sure we hear from you. We'll update that later on in the show. If you missed anything, you, of course, know we'll bring it back. We'll get you caught up on all the picks. But now you got your picks. Let's have some fun. It's time to educate and entertain. All right, so we're really gonna have some fun today. So we got the NFL draft tonight, right? 7:00 NFL draft. I'm actually on ESPN Radio today, leading up to the NFL draft from 3 to 7 p.m. So if you guys want to hang out, anyone, that would be awesome. But otherwise, we got the NFL draft tonight, getting going at 7:00 from Detroit. Beautiful city. I couldn't be less serious. So that gets started tonight. But we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. Our pal Raphael, tell us what you put together for all of us to have a little bit of fun with here today. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, these weird draft pick odds were formed because of COVID. Remember the first NFL draft for COVID where everyone was in their living room and stuff like that? That's where a lot of these, will a dog be shown on TV? Will a cat be shown on TV? I think that year I even posted, will someone walk in naked and a Zoom draft pick, yes or no? So a lot of these came up on it, and I just continued it because people love them. It's good water cooler talk in the office, and they get not much action, but they do get action. And I love the Caleb Williams prop bet I did because people don't know he wears nail polish because his mom owns a nail salon, not because he likes nail polish. So it's an honor for his mom to do that. So I just enjoy making people laugh when I put up some crazy prop bets.
Okay, so a couple things, if we can remember. AB, you remember this, right? What Raphael is referencing during COVID, and you had the draft. Remember, Roger Goodell, he's doing the draft from next to his fireplace, sitting on his couch, and they would pan to the other war rooms, and Belichick at one point, he walked out of his room, and he had the dog sitting at the table by itself, remember? And there was another
Nike.
And Raphael was mentioned there that he put together a prop that someone would show up naked on the screen. Wasn't it Mike Vrabel in his home? You were able to see in the mirror, the reflection, someone was in the bathroom with the door open, right?
That was his son. That was his son. Yeah. And let me go ahead and say this. I don't know where the cameras are going to be, but if I find my way around one, I'll walk back there naked. Don't worry about it. You might want to cover your eyes.
Money on AB.
So let's have some fun here. Producer man, why don't you throw the first slide up there that Raphael has helped put us together? So who smiles first? So, we got Saban on the coverage. You got Belichick. He's doing the whole thing with McAfee on the coverage. So who smiles first? Nick Saban, he's the favorite, minus 150. Belichick, plus 110. Chris, what do you think here? What would you go with?
I think the easy answer here is Saban, but McAfee's a clown. I can see him getting Belichick riled up a little bit, and I'll take the plus money. I'm going to go Belichick.
Raphael?
I couldn't agree more. If you watch Belichick and McAfee together when they're on sets, Belichick is a totally different person. He's laughing, he's joking around, talking some stories that you would never hear him say. I agree that plus 110 seems really nice, but money came in on Saban right away. I do believe I think some books shut these down already. I do believe it's like minus 160 before they closed them.
What do you think, AB?
Well, first off, I think Mark's got it right. I'm going to be doing tomorrow's show from the Slammer, Davidson County Detention Center. That's where we're going to do it. Look, I'm going to go Nick Saban because he actually works for the company, and he's going to have to be putting on a nice little front for everybody. They're paying him a whole hell of a lot of money to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Saban on this one.
You know what? I think the play is Belichick, and here's why. I think, and especially from the appearance that I saw already on McAfee when they announced the whole thing last week, to me, Belichick comes off like a massive phony. I think he's trying to rehabilitate the image a little bit. He didn't get the job in the offseason, no coaching job. So he's trying to show everybody he's not a miserable person. He's not a tyrant. I think he comes off super phony on television. And I think you're going to see a lot of fake smiling and fake laughing and fake personality. See, Nick Saban, I actually think Nick Saban is rather charming. Nick Saban has personality. You've seen him show this personality before. Belichick, I think Belichick is a big phony on television lately. I'm going with Belichick with the plus money. How about that? Producer man, what's next? Okay, so like Raphael was referencing, if you didn't know, and you can see there, he's got the blue nail polish on in that image right there. So I didn't even know this, Raphael, so that's a good job out of you. Apparently his mother owns a nail salon. Okay, a lot of people find this stuff weird, so it's been a topic of conversation. What color nail polish does Caleb Williams go with? Number 1 overall pick expected in the draft. Chris, what do you think?
First of all, I didn't even know the guy wore nail polish, so we had a little talk off before we got started. Before we got started this morning. Look, overall pick, I think black is probably the easy color. Does anybody know what color suit he's wearing? I'm sure he's going to match that, right? What color suit? You know the suit color? Uh-oh. Oh, man, that changes everything. I'm going to go white. Raphael,
what do you think?
I'm not allowed to say what color suit he's wearing because I swore not until at game time. But I'm agree with the soon-to-be daddy, white 5-1, just because of what he's probably going to wear. A lot of people are betting orange because that's the Bears color. Orange at 2-1, black plus 150. He's worn that the most. A lot of research I had to do, a lot of watching games on USC and stuff like that to figure that out. But yeah, I like white at 5-1.
Now, AB, if he doesn't wear nail polish, like the bet's just void? Is that what we do?
Yeah, I think so, right? Like if he doesn't wear any at all.
Well,
yeah.
What about a clear coat? Does clear coat count?
No, I don't think clear cut is a nail polish. I think it's, I don't know what they call it, but I do believe that's not. Yeah.
AB, right, you throwing anything down here?
That's your wife. She would know this answer.
She's asleep.
Yeah, I'll tell you the answer. The answer is blue. All right, that's the answer because blue works for almost every single situation in every single team. You could go black, you could go orange, you could go white, but blue plus 700 is the answer. Also, if you want to make this fascinating, you could actually, if your unit size was, say, $10, right, you could put 10 on white, 10 on pink, 10 on blue, and 10 on green. Now you have 4 colors, and if any of those hit, you're auto profitable because of the numbers there. So, yeah, if you want to get down and really throw the books, a coloring book, that's how you do it. But I'm going blue, 700.
Let me see what's next, Mr. Producer Man. Will Jim Harbaugh, Los Angeles Chargers, draft a Michigan player? So we know they have the number 5 overall pick. Unless they're trading away Herbert, they're not drafting J.J. McCarthy there. But will Harbaugh draft a Michigan player? Yes, plus 150. No, minus 200. Chris, what do you got?
This is first round only, right? First round only.
I don't know. I think it's whatever. Yeah.
The whole draft
changes my whole thought process here. Man, as much as I hate Big Ten football, being an SEC guy, the Big Ten, they have no speed. They have nothing up there. Harbaugh's going to draft all SEC guys. He wants to see what the speed's like. I'm going to say no. No, he's not drafting any Michigan guys.
What about you, Raphael?
Well, first of all, Chris saying he hates the Big Ten. I'm born and raised in the Midwest, so now I hope he has triplets for that baby. But me and AB broke this down yesterday. I agree with the no on this. Chargers don't have that many late picks in there. I just don't see that many Big Ten people late in there. I thought of another one that's probably going to be posted today. Will the 49ers draft Luke McCaffrey, who's eligible in the draft this year? So that'd be something interesting to see.
What do you think, AB?
I'm going yes. And Justin Herbert, go ahead and start packing. You're gone. McCarthy.
Wow.
Wow. He's not trading Herbert. He's not trading Herbert. But he is. He'll draft a Michigan guy. I'm going yes. Plus 150. I'll take that.
I'm going no. I feel like, especially if this were his second year with the Chargers, I'd be more inclined to say he would take an underclassman who he coached at Michigan. I feel like right now it's more like, I'm starting over here as a new situation. I would lean toward no. What else you got, Mr. Producer, man? All right, so who is the number one pick? We assume Caleb Williams. Who will the number one pick hug first? Mom, plus 125. Dad, plus 150. Girlfriend, plus 600. Or his agent, plus 1,000. Look, I don't want to sway the odds here. You can't hug the agent first. If you're the number one overall pick, you can't. I know the agent is very important now. He just came into your life. You can't hug the agent first. Chris, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go dad. If we've already got the mom covered with the nail polish, I'm gonna go dad.
Raphael?
It's mom, because right now mom is minus $3, not plus 125 anymore. Just because of the story that came out yesterday of Caleb Williams being so close with his mom, blah 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 blah.
Oh wow!
Mom money came in really heavy.
Mom money.
Someone asked where you can find these bets at. BetUS still has them up. And one thing about the NFL draft, I want to say quickly: a lot of these books are closing up as we speak. I know DraftKings will probably close them down around noonish, 1 o'clock. Caesars has already shut theirs down. So if you're looking for some draft action, hurry up and get them now, because some folks will close them down probably at noon today.
I got to tell you, AB, one of my favorite things from the draft when you got these kids who were selected early, when the camera's on them, it's normally like when they're at home, when they're watching at home with their family, and you get the reaction with the girlfriend. Like, remember CeeDee Lamb a few years ago? Remember what happened with CeeDee Lamb? He's sitting on the couch right as he's about to get drafted by the Cowboys. He's got his mom on one side. He's got the girlfriend on the other side. And the girlfriend she reaches to CeeDee Lamb's hand to take a look at his phone, and he snatches it back from her. The phone, and the mother's giving her the side eye too.
Well, no, I was going to say, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Like, that's a rookie move. You cannot sit between girlfriend and mom. You've just created a natural fight between the two. All right. And let's just be honest. Most of the time when there's a girlfriend that is being hugged, so to say, they usually break up, i.e. Russell Wilson. We all go back to that one. Yeah, that didn't work out.
Unbelievable picture. Amazing photo. Everybody remembers that.
Yeah. It's not good look. It's not good karma. It hasn't really worked out that well. But yeah, you cannot sit between mom and girlfriend, buddy. That is a rookie move. Do not do that at all. So I'm going agent. Bro hug, bringing it in. Agent. Yeah, it's the safe play. You piss off no one. Or you piss off everyone, but everyone equally. Yeah, I'm going agent plus 1,000.
I think you wind up pissing off everyone if you go with the agent.
It's okay. Look, it's okay. There's no difference between pissing off no one and pissing off everyone. It's the exact same thing. So that's what you have to do. You just can't have one person in the group that's different. So yeah, take the agent.
All right. So a lot of fun stuff here. And while Coach is not here with us live today, he had to make sure he got in on this action as well. Let's hear from Coach.
DTL Universe, did you really think I was going to let the boys weigh in without me? Not a chance. I'm going to start, in fact, right here, right now. Now, these are very important because we know sports betting, everything is supposed to be serious, right? Wrong. These are fun. And I'm going to start Nick Saban, Bill Belichick. Who's going to be the first one to smile? These are two best of friends. They used to sneak into rock and roll concerts years ago when the lights came down. Well, guess what? Tonight, when the lights come up, it's going to be Bill Belichick. Because a few people realize his persona on TV, it's all for show. It's done. He's done coaching. So he's going to be happy. Give me Bill Belichick plus 110. Now, I went out shopping. I was trying to find orange fingernail polish for Caleb Williams. All the stores were closed. Said, can't put them on these fingers right now, but I'm going to go plus 200 because black is boring. It's going to be orange. Then Jim Harbaugh. He ain't gonna draft somebody from Michigan because he doesn't have anybody that can run. He has no good NFL players. Minus 200, little juicy, but it's worth the squeeze. Then finally, if mom doesn't get the hug first, a plus 125, what are you doing? I'm going mom all day. Z-Man, keep it going.
All right. You notice there, Coach knows. AB, you can't go to the agent first. You got to go to the mom. What are we talking about here, AP? You're in big trouble, man.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you this. The agent's the one getting me paid, son. I'll hug him twice. I can catch up with everybody else later.
Good job there by
You
Coach.
start passing out hundos to everybody after the agent.
Hey, let me just say, if the agent does his job, you can do whatever you want because those people ain't going nowhere except right to you. So, yeah, the agent's the most important one here.
Good job by Raphael as well, who alerted us to some of the fun stuff that you can play tonight when the NFL draft gets going. All right, there's a lot happening here. Let's bring everybody back together. Let's get to the whip around. All right, there's our pal Charles. We miss you, Charles. All right, first, though, every day, obviously, we check out who's going yard. The audience, we want you guys to participate, all right? You can put in the chat who you're thinking. Let's see what we got today for going yard. All right, Bryce Harper, plus 245. Corey Seager, 275. Giancarlo Stanton, plus 325. Salvador Perez, plus 400. And, there's your boy right there, Ellie De La Cruz, plus 450. AB, let's start with you. You get first. Come on.
Corey Seager. I'm doing it 2 days in a row because you know why? I chose Seager yesterday, and every single person for the Rangers hit a home run but Corey Seager yesterday. So I'm riding it back. Let's go with my man at plus 275.
How about you, Raphael?
I'm going to take Stanton at plus 325. I wanted to take De La Cruz on this one, but the wind is blowing in Cincinnati, and I think Stanton gets one up. So I'm going to take the plus 325, even though De La Cruz is probably one of the funnest guys to watch in baseball as we speak. I love watching him play baseball.
All right, Chris, is it obvious? Are you going with Ellie De La Cruz?
So I think Raphael literally has got my notes. Did I send that in the email or what? Because I literally the same thing. I love the kid. He's so fun to watch. The Great American Ballpark. It's one of the bigger home run stadiums. But I'm on Stanton as well. I like Stanton today in New York.
All right, Charles, let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with AB. I like Seager. I think we're going to see runs in that game. So Roof should be down as well. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and give me Seager plus 275.
Awesome. All right.
Hey, here's the question real quick. Sorry, Zaz, not to interrupt you.
Yeah.
So Bryce Harper is 245. Kyle Schwarber is about 230. Would Schwarber change anyone's mind for the Phillies? Yay or nay?
Nay.
Yeah. Nay? Yeah, I agree. All right. Continue on.
All right.
Sorry.
So there you go. You give your thoughts in the chat as well, guys. You got a bunch of options right there for today's edition of Going Yard. If you're just tuning in now, if you missed the first 30-plus minutes, I don't know where you've been. I mean, we're live every morning, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. here, driving the line. But we're going to make sure that everybody's covered. So maybe you had something going on today. I don't know what you have going on in your personal life where you were only able to check in right now. So you know what? Let's get to the whip around and get everybody caught up. So here's what we got. Raphael, why don't you start us off real quick? Give us an explanation of what's there.
Take a nap because my game is late. The Lakers team total under 107.5. And this number's moving up. People are betting this over. Now it's 217 for the total. So this team total might move as well. So double check. And give me LeBron James over 7.5 rebounds, -3 nickels. Should be a fun game. I think the Denver continues to whoop the Lakers.
I got a couple NBA plays for you guys as well. I think the home teams get back in both these Eastern series tonight. Magic -1.5. I'll take them. And 76ers -4.5. I think the Sixers can win this game by maybe close to double digits. So I think both of them make it a series on the home floor tonight. The coach, he gave us his plays as well. He's opposite me. He's got the Cavs +1.5, and he's got Nuggets, Lakers under 215.5. Charles, let's hear what you got for the soccer. Go ahead.
Yeah, some EPL action, Brighton, Man City. Both teams to score in over 2.5 and Man City over 5.5 corners. And lastly, Netherlands Eredivisie, Heerenveen versus PSV over 3.25 full-time goals and PSV to score in both halves.
All right, Chris, let's get the baseball going. Let everybody know.
Absolutely. We got Brewers and Phillies both going to win in the first 3 on the money line, and then a no-run first inning parlay with the Reds, the Royals, and the A's.
And finally, AB, give us your winners today.
We are going with Tennessee money line, Alabama money line plus 100, Virginia money line, Oklahoma State money line minus 115. Also, big shout out our man Scott Cobe, who's usually always in the chat. He is in surgery as we speak. So give it a big shout out to him. I know he was a little apprehensive going into it today, but you know what, Scott? It's going to go well, buddy. We're all behind you, and we will catch up with you when you get out. And also, yeah, our man, look, we've got another, like we said, Mims Lumber giveaway going on today, and the man, Randall, is in the chat right there. And anybody that remembers when my ceiling crashed on the show, last year, having to fix that. It was a Rainforest Cafe right there in my house, so it was out of control, man.
Wow, that is a
The
disaster.
Rainforest Cafe mentioned. They still around?
Yeah, there's one. There's a mall here in Nashville called Opry Mill. Yeah, it used to be a theme park called Opryland way back in the day. They turned it into a mall for some reason. But
one out at Sawgrass too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know what's going on, Chris. You know about that.
Yes, sir.
They've got one at TPC Sawgrass. Do they really?
No. Sawgrass Mall. Sawgrass Mall.
Oh, I was
across the street. Right across the street from where the Florida Panthers play, actually. That's right.
yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
listen, I don't think any other sports betting show is giving you the locations of the remaining Rainforest Cafes. Excellent job by everybody here this morning. All right.
Rainforest, call us.
Yeah, so
Yes. Nice.
Put it right in our
You guys-
food segment.
you guys got the picks. Everything is in. Let's see what the crew now chose. Let's get to the closing bell. All right, AB, what's the crew thinking today? Come on.
Well, Kevin, first off, had it correct. Yeah, Opry Mills, if anybody's been there, it is a theme park out there. It's insanity. But no, the crew is going with the Nuggets, man. 40%. Big number there all over the Nuggets tonight, plus money.
AB, we got to let anybody else know what else we got going on here at Driving the Line. What else can we do today?
Well, I'll tell you what, we don't have too terrible much going on today, but we've already done our work. That's why it's fantastic. In your feeds right now, you can find this week's college baseball show, and I'll give you a nugget here. All right, a couple of them. All right, Wright State games. All right, their last 10, there have been 240 plus runs scored total. That is 24 runs a game in Wright State games of the last 10. So keep an eye on that. And then Texas, big series against Oklahoma this weekend. Texas has lost 6 straight weekend series opening games. 6 straight. Oklahoma needs it this weekend. So, yeah, keep an eye on that one, man.
Excellent job, AB. All right. So you guys know what to do now. You got all your plays. You got the winning picks. There's a lot of action for all of us to make that cash tonight. Make sure you like, you rate, you comment, you do all that fun stuff when it comes to Driving the Line every morning here, Monday through Friday, live at 10 a.m. Make sure you tell your friends, you tell your family, you tell your mother I say hello. Coach, he's still doing golf. I will be back here in the driver's seat tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. That's it for today's edition of Driving the Line, your sports betting brand of record. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow.